punching to the time limit. Ladies and gentlemen, the new member of the Hellfire Club, G-Raver!
What a development. Shirley Doe promised in addition to the Hellfire Club.
Look out! No! In addition, just slammed Phoenix onto the reinforced wooden rampway. We're talking about G-Raver, one of the most sadistic and unpredictable athletes in the history of Pro Wrestling Express. Doe tried to recruit Toryn and Shawn to the dark side, tried to get inside their heads, but neither one would turn on the other. Neither one would inflict damage and pain and brutality on the other. There was respect there. There was a friendship there. But G-Raver and Doe, I think they respect nobody. They thrive on violence. And this reinforced, this improved Hellfire Club already showing how dangerous they are.
You don't know how dangerous G-Raver is. This man appeared at Combat Zone's Wrestling Tournament of Death this past summer and hurled himself into a barbed wire board. G-Raver has absolutely no concern for his own body, let alone anyone else's.
Phoenix is fighting for his life against Raver. It's Toryn and Shirley Doe as well. Doe is tearing Toryn to hit him as hard as he can. Doe fears no pain.
What does G-Raver have in mind? Left side of the screen here.
Oh God, Phoenix! About to drop kick him right in the throat, sandwiched between that guardrail and the feet of G-Raver. And G-Raver was always a little sadistic, a little reckless, a little devil-may-care. Can you imagine what he's going to be like with Doe at the helm?
Wait a minute, Joe, I don't think they see Toryn fight.
You know?
Look out!
Yes! And Toryn fight those caution to the wind to take out both members of the Hellfire Club. This kid's got no fear either.
I think that you have to have that mentality if you're going to survive against G-Raver and Doe. This may be the ultimate Hellfire combination.
Toryn connects with a high kick. Doe's out on his feet. Can Toryn take another chance? Down with the axe handle.
Joe, things have been so far all over the place here.
Phoenix is to his feet, thank God. And Toryn just trying to weather the storm of Shirley Doe.
White is trying to exchange strikes with Doe. I don't think you're going to win that battle.
I'll tell you what, with Toryn flight, BDT coming up. Drops Doe on his head. Can he pin him? Can Toryn attempt to make something happen here?
The Toryn flight, he and Phoenix both were so stunned from being jumped
to the top of
G-Raver.
G-Raver. And they're going to see this new alliance is paying off. And now Toryn is at the mercy of the evil mastermind of Hellfire. You know, I've known Shirley Doe 15 years, and he lost his mind well before then. This guy's never been in a good place.
The man is a Pittsburgh legend. I respect everything he's done in his career inside the ring ropes. Mentally, the guy is gone. He's wonderful over the cuckoo's nest. He's McMurphy. He's talking to the chief. Whatever analogy you want to use, he's crazy.
He's crazy and he's the leader. There are people that will listen to every word he says. And Toryn trying to get to Shawn Phoenix.
And things have been so out of sorts here.
And you sense a little bit more bloodlust in G-Raver. You sense a little bit more, just a little more desire to not just win, not just put his own body at risk. And things like that just completely decimate his opponents. Did this do it?
I was going to try to point out here, Joe, during Phoenix, during his entrance, he had showcased a replica of the mask of his idol, the late great Japanese legend Hayabusa. And the point that I was going to make here is that with as much respect as Phoenix has for Hayabusa, to wear his mask to the ring, you know that Phoenix, he wants to perform to that high level, but I don't know if you can do that against Doe and G-Raver. I mean, it's just so unorthodox, so unsettling.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
Not only physically, but just mentally from an emotional perspective, how do you fight against two guys that look like Doe and G-Raver?
I'll tell you what, sometimes Doe and G-Raver, you know, they have that mentality about them, they have that aura about them. Guys like that can sometimes defeat you before the bell even rings, psychologically speaking. And they've always been intimidating, but I've never even imagined what could happen if those two entities joined together. And unfortunately for Toryn and Phoenix, they're finding out the hard way what that really entails. Toryn is reaching for that tag, but G-Raver mocking both of them.
That is not something that we would have seen G-Raver do 2 or 3 years ago.
And you gotta feel bad for Shawn Phoenix. He gives it his all. He's very emotional. He can wear his emotions on his sleeve. He wants to help out his buddy, who's being absolutely just mercilessly assaulted behind the back of the official.
And you know as well as I do, Joe, that that's the response Doe was looking for. That response was by design. Shirley Doe is as dangerous.
Here we go now. Go down the middle.
Shirley Doe is as dangerous psychologically as he is physically. I believe that Shawn Phoenix has a tremendously bright future in the professional wrestling business, but he is under a dark cloud right now with this confrontation with Doe and G-Raver.
Yeah, him having a future assumes he's going to get out of this matchup with his livelihood. I don't think that's cut and dry right now.
Look at the torso.
Toryn got ready, but he got Doe as well. Toryn finds Phoenix. And Phoenix.
All the aggression pouring out of Shawn Phoenix here.
With his partner badly hurt, Phoenix knows he has to go alone 2-on-1 against all odds.
And there is the Falcon Arrow.
Oh, God. Ray with the knees up. Phoenix.
He may have kicked him in the face as well on the way down there.
Yeah, very, very awkward impact that time, and Doe going to make things worse.
And the body of Shawn Phoenix just rocked off the canvas that time.
This man is nuts. First shot to the head was Julian, and the second one knocked him loopy. You need 100 Freuds. Figure out Doe and oh, God. There you see the benefit of G-Raver. Both Breaker and G-Raver, and now Phoenix.
Lord, capture, suplex. And again, you can just hear the impact of every maneuver executed between these two teams.
You can hear it, you can see it, they can feel it. This is physicality at its finest here at PWX.
Here this week on Steel City TV, the return of G-Raver has ignited violence.
What about a first-time team of Phoenix and Flight? Fight for their lives here. Missile drop kick. And God. Caught up on both sides. And G-Raver with a low bridge.
Doe avoids the contact that time.
Yeah. Magic bullet connects. And Flight is out of his, well, not even on his feet. He's loose. And the double knees aren't going to help.
And Joe, I believe, it's tough to tell from our vantage, but I believe I see some red on the mask of Toryn Flight. He may have
Oh, God. And Phoenix hits the rail ribs first.
Toryn may have a busted nose. Toryn Flight's Phoenix, as you said, he hit the guardrail.
But what in the world is this? Oh, Toryn prone across the knee of Doe. Raver comes down with all of his body weight. Good night.
9 minutes and 50 seconds. Your winners, Shirley Doe and G-Raver, the Hellfire.
thought Beastman was
Oh no.
going to confront G-Raver.
Come on, you've done enough to this kid. No. And Shawn Phoenix trying to protect his friend, but it was almost inevitable. Oh, good grief. Just swinging him around like a rag doll.
He is... Joe, you said it all. He was ragdolling a human being.
Beastman could have placed Phoenix anywhere he wanted to.